Welcome everyone to VRML Channel 2. We have the day 2 of the Season 4 Master Tier Qualifiers today. The first match of the game we have today is Austin Burners versus the Denver Raptors. I am Kit Catastrophe, and with me in the casting booth we have Newton Dad on cams, and of course my casting buddy, JG.
Let's go! What's up? It is awesome to be here, and especially with this trio of people. I said before this stream started that I was just excited to be here with all the people that I knew really well at the start, because we all came in around the beginning of April, and we've all kind of stuck together in our little group. I mean, I'm not saying that I also love all the different casters here. It's just all amazing. I can't wait to see what happens, and as we have a competition for you with both NEPA teams, this is going to be interesting, and I'm curious to see what happens, as we have great players on both sides, but I just got to see what happens, as this is going to be one heck of a match, as we can't wait to see what happens for here, as whoever does win this first round, if I am correct, they do automatically go to, they automatically get into the Masters placement, and yep, so that is going to be awesome. I mean, hey, I hope that all NEPA teams do good and all of them get through, as that would be awesome to see all these teams make this through. But yeah, we're going to get this started off, as Catastrophe will also start off this first round. Let's get this started.
Okay, so we do have the neutral joust coming. Round 1 is about to get underway. This is going to be a really good matchup, and I can't just wait to see what happens. Both teams coming out of the tunnels now. Austin Burners winning that joust advantage. A little bit of a dribble play there, I believe. Great defense, able to get that disc away. It is cleared now, and the stacks are following up.
Zuck's going to be sending it through. It will not make it, and he tried to go for the shot. Will not make that connection, as the stack on the side of Denver Raptors, unfortunately not able to get there. But hey, you know what? That stack is still there fast enough, as they will be able to send that through. But Chrome is going to go for the shot. The interception going so close to making that goal so quickly into this first round. But there's going to be a fight up in Popcorn, as Mozzie will send it back down for a reset.
Now walking it forward, looking for that pass off to Chrome. Chrome now going to pass it up there to Mozzie. Mozzie dancing around the ceiling, maybe trying to bait out that defense a little. Going for that reset once again. The Law passing it down now to Chrome. Chrome back to Mozzie, who's going to slam it in for 2 and get the first points of the round.
I mean, yeah, a great play, definitely. And, you know, honestly, those shots are very hard to protect against, so you just got to pray for the best and hopefully put out those hands and try your best, as that will be the first goal. So close in, almost a minute 20 before the first goal, as the side of the Denver Raptors are going to take it a little bit slow, just trying to break up those stacks, as they're going to be trying to find an opportunity, as Zach W will try and send that through, but Jiggy will be able to get that connection, getting that catch, as Law will get stunned out, but Mozzie will be there for the catch. Again, taking it slow, making another reset, which is really good to figure out the type of position that you're in, as it will be sent to Chrome, but Palace is there to get that stun off.
Disc is now loose in that bottom trench area. Another tap off there by Austin Burners, able to get it clear. Zuck's picking it up now, walking forward, looking for opportunities. Maybe looking for a pass there to Zach W and to Andy W, but not able to get it in, and Mozzie gonna steal it and get it back out once again. Disc is loose. The stacks are coming through, and it will be the Raptors picking it up first, clearing it back down that tunnel. We got a little bit of ping-ponging here. Mozzie with the disc now, clearing it downfield. The stack is there to collect it, but they just overshoot it a little bit. Zach W picking up the disc once again, moving back towards the orange side. Andy W picking up the disc now, passing it off to Zux. Zux gonna walk forward, look for that pass to Andy W, and Andy W is gonna slam it in for 2.
You know, I've done this once or twice before, but I have a new system where under my desk I have my mute button. I was talking, trying to speak, but silly on me. I am so sorry, kid. I just left you on silence. I feel bad, but it is now going to be tied up 3 minutes into this game as the Law will get the juke off as Jiggy will send that down. Palace unfortunately not able to get that connection as Mozzie will be able to get the bounce through, passing it down to Chrome. Chrome going to be looking for a reset down to the Law as that's going to be a very smart play as they didn't have really anything open at that time, but the Law will be going on to Bowtie, holding it down, trying to look for something. But I mean, for right now, you got no real open opportunities, so it's fair to just not do anything as Chrome will finally be open. Going to be looking for a potential pass, maybe just a solo, but again, it's been taking, they can take their time as they aren't getting pressured, so there's no need as the Law will try and go for a pass down to Jiggy, and that will be a nice in-bubble pass. I always love those. Always love those.
The Austin Burners are definitely doing a good job here of keeping control of that disc. They're not worried about the time. They're not worried about rushing through it. They're making sure that they have those open passes and opportunities.
I mean, yeah, it's really smart. Both teams, I think, are realizing this as they can do that, just taking their time as we are about halfway through, but Chrome is going to get that opportunity for the 3, but Palace will be there for that stun just in time as he will be fought on the top ceiling, and unfortunately nobody will be there, but Andy W will be able to get that stun off as that will be a reset back down to Zux as they will send it all the way down onto the side of the Austin Burners.
And you picking up the disc now, looking for a pass across, but Chrome in the right spot to intercept it. The regrabs coming through from the Raptors, however, they are able to pick up the disc once again. They are looking for those passes now. A little bit of a miscommunication there as the disc does go loose once again, but are able to get the pass off. Palace now passing to Zach W. Not able to, sorry, that was Andy W. Too many W's. The reset coming back there, looking for that pass. It doesn't quite connect. Disc is loose, but Andy is still able to recover it. Moving forward now, getting around that defense, opting for that pass out.
As Palace will be able to, I mean, again, take their time. They do have it on their side as they can try and push it up, trying to find the connection. As both sides have done a really good job just trying to find it, but Zach W will be able to find an open spot in the goal as it will now be tied up. Both of these teams are honestly really equal in my opinion. They know what to do in defense. They're both trying to hold it down, given as most coverage as possible. But this is an interesting match. Maybe it's just the first round, but both sides are doing a great job, both around the same skill as Jiggy will pass it down to Chrome, finding a nice connection, making that reset back down to the Law.
The Law moving forward now, looking for opportunities, looking for that pass into the bubble there. A pass to Jiggy, and Jiggy is going to probably, I think, bounce it off somebody's head as it goes into the goal.
Zux's head. Yeah. But yeah, that is an unfortunate one indeed. As a goalie myself, I hate those types of goals. It's just it bouncing in, but hey, at least I get the credit for the goal, not them. Anyways, it is going to be Andy W getting that first catch, but a reset back down. It isn't necessary. Well, it is always necessary for the single passes, but it helps them out with momentum and just continuously push forward as they know their surroundings. Jiggy will get the slap off on the disc as it will be contested into trap, as we like to call it, as Palace will be able to get the disc, finally able to send it down through, defending against the side of the Austin Burners as Jiggy will send that down through, but Chrome is able to get the stun off as it will be a head bounce. But Chrome will finally be able to send it with a little bit of contention here. Law will go for the shot, and it will make it. 17 meters per second, 24 meters away. That is going to be big for the side of the Austin Burners, as now, Kit, they have a 5-point lead.
They do have a point lead. It was really close back and forward until I think the Burners have just got that little bit of momentum going. There's about 2 minutes, 20 seconds left in this round now. Let's see if the Raptors can bring it back.
I mean, yeah, they got to do this really quickly, or else that momentum push that they have is going to be deadly, as they're already on the side, as the Law is just going to be pushing it forward down to the cup pass to Mozzie, and it will ding, but Chrome is there for the repossession. Only 18 seconds into this joust, I'd say, and wow, that was a great placement by Chrome, as they didn't get it right away, but still, you can take those opportunities with the bounce shots. And I always like to say is that you always have another opportunity for a shot. Even if you miss, you could still easily come back, as Zux will be holding it on to Bowtie, taking it slow, pushing forward. They need to do something now, or else this round is going to be heading to the Austin Burners.
Zach W now walking forward, no pressure as of yet, looking for that pass down to Palace. Palace now going to walk forward, look for that pass up to Andy W. It doesn't quite connect though, bouncing loose, Zuck's recovering it, looking for a pass out, but a great stun coming through there from Mozzie. Mozzie clears it all the way out. It will be a stack race now. It looks like it will be the Raptors getting back there first.
Palace will be able to gain that disc, going to be going for that dribbles. Andy W will be able to gain possession. The stack will be able to get there quickly, as Zux will go for the solo, making it in. That 3-point opportunity might have been very helpful for them, but as we only have 40 seconds left, this is going to be a close one, Kid. I am not sure if they can push us through, but you know what? Never say never, as this might be possible. We don't know.
We definitely don't know, and it is the Law now going to look for that pass down to Mozzie. Mozzie is going to look for a pass down to Chrome. Chrome is going to look for the pass across to Jiggy, and looking for that reset now. I believe we are out of mathematical time, but they are still going to try and work through and get some momentum going into the second round.
Yeah, that is going to be it for them, unfortunately, but you know what, this is just the first round, Kid. Anything can happen, as they're gonna continuously push that momentum forward. Just, you know, seal the deal even more. You continuously want to get more and more points, as they made that point difference even further away, as that mentally can screw you up. So it's always good to continuously push forward. But for the side of the Denver Raptors, they did have still a great feat plays in figuring those shots out, but it will be the side of the Austin Burners that did push through. Kit, what were your thoughts on this first round?
I definitely think both teams have it in them. It was so close in the first half of that first round, but the Austin Burners just started to get their momentum, maybe started feeling the rhythm of the game and tested the boundaries, and they definitely pushed ahead there. They got that momentum going, and those passes were on point, so definitely a well done job from them.
I mean, yeah, as we're going to be heading to this second round, I am curious to see how this plays out, as normally for the first round, I always like to consider it kind of as the warm-up for every team, as we might see a completely different thing, or not a different thing, a different game, as maybe it was just a warm-up for the team. Maybe they could figure it out, as both teams can discuss. They have an entire minute. That might not seem like a lot of time, but in retrospect, that can do a lot for a team, as they can try and figure a strategy out, as we're going to have to see what happens in this second round. Kit, once again, take it away.
Joust coming through now. The teams will be coming out of the tunnel shortly. I'm interested to see who's going to win the Joust advantage at first. It will be the Austin Burners. Looking for that pass up to the ceiling there. The Law now with it, looking to move forward. Maybe move into that bubble. Oh, the headbutt coming through, picking it back up, and the ding. It going back out to Chrome there. Chrome able to get it to Jiggy. Jiggy now going to dance around that defender. Look for the pass there to the Law. The Law now going to walk it back, reset it. They're going to calm down. look for opportunities. Mozzie now with it, gonna dance around, getting the stun. Zach W able to get the disc clear. The stack coming through by the Burners, looking for that pass now because they got the interception of Zach W. Zucks now looking for that reset. Resetting it back to Andy W. The pass is coming through. The stun there. Disc is loose. Picked up once again by the Raptors into the bubble now. Looking for that opportunity. But no, the defense coming through and clearing it out now. Coming through with the tap. Maybe a little bit too close to the goal. Oh! And it's in!
Wow. that was a bullet biter. That was just intensely. Oh my god, that was just intensely close. That was just honestly just crazy. Just so close to potentially not making it, but that was a that's a good question, Psychotic. If that was why it does say it was a slam dunk, but maybe it's just Chicago. We don't know. But House, we've been able to gain that possession, not knowing that Chrome was right behind, as Chrome is going to be sneaky fast, as it will be very close, as ADW is able to barely get it sent through. As for the side of the Austin Burners that are able to get it down to Jiggy, Jiggy going to be casting it down to Chrome, making that slam dunk. That is a 5-point lead, 2 minutes in. This is looking very good for the side of Austin Burners. Denver Raptors need to start doing something if they want to take this, putting it to a third round. But hey, we still have around 8 minutes left in this game. Anything can happen still. 2 minutes have passed. Still, anything is possible.
Anything definitely is possible. Now ADW with the disc, looking for options, looking for that pass out. However, it does go loose. 2 Raptors players and 1 Austin Burners there. Austin Burners are able to get the disc. Mozzie now going to walk it forward, opt for that reset, and try and get those defenders off him.
As it will be contested, Zucks is fortunately able to send that down through, but it will be the law, punishing the disc getting sent through, as they won't be able to get it down through mid. Jiggy able to slow it down. They have time. They have the 5-point lead. Anything is still possible, as Jiggy will get stunned out by Andy W. As it will be a nice stun, as it will be a nice shot from him, as it will be bounced from the one side to the other, but it will be Andy W. once again gaining that dispossession, possibly getting it to Zucks, but he will not be there for that opportunity. Zach W trying to do the same thing, but it will be sent very close to the disc, as we're going to have to see which stack gets there. Who will it be? It's going to be contested, but it will be Palace getting that disc once again for the Denver Raptors.
Palace now looking for that pass into the tunnel. The slap coming through, perhaps a bounce there. Disc is still loose. It looks like it will be... Oh, wow, a headbutt coming through. The disc falls back in the hands of the Law, however. Clearing it out now. The disc is all the way down in the bubble there. Ooh. Bouncing close to the goal. It dings off. And it will be put into the top pocket there by Mozzie.
Man, that's always the one thing, is that you look at the map and you can just see all of these teams just, you can see the teams at the bottom right. You can see all of these people. If you can see that there's nobody coming and that disc is so close to the goal, then that might be a nice score for them, as Jiggy will get that sent through, almost make it in, but Zucks will be able to gain that bounce, possessioning it down through the Law. Unfortunately, not able to get it, as that will be looking very close to the side of the Austin Burners goal, but their stacks will be there quicker, as it will be sent all the way back through. Zach W able to gain the disc once again, as it will be fought from Mozzie, but again, the stacks from the Austin Burners able to get it sent through with a possible 3, and that's going to be an 18-meter-per-second shot, 32 meters away. Kit, what a shot!
What a shot in that, and with this, Austin Burners are running away with... They're running away with the lead. They're running away with the round. They're already up 10 points to none with 5 minutes left to go in the round.
Yeah, this is honestly crazy, as that point lead is looking even better for the side of the Austin Burners, proving that maybe they should be in Masters. Maybe they have that worthy, as it will be Mozzie potentially going for that long half-court 3, but it will not make that connection as Zach W will be able to get it, but the Law, again, putting the Law to the disc as it will be reset from Chrome to Mozzie. Mozzie making that reset to Jiggy as Jiggy will take it slow. I mean, they have half the entire match gone. If they could just hold it, then they have this game down, as this disc will be held for a little bit, but Mozzie will be there sending it through. It will be doing a little bit of bounce back, but Law is able to gain that disc once again, sending it very close to the disc, or to the side of the Denver Raptors, but Zux is there to gain that possession.
Mozzie pushing Zux now, but Zux able to get the pass off to Palace. Palace now going to look for the pass down to the floor. Zach W looking for the pass up to Andy. Andy drawing out that goalie and putting it in for 2. They do get the first points of the round for them, and that means the Joust advantage will fall to the Austin Burners.
You know, maybe that's all that a team needs, is if you can get 1 point, you can change the entire thing around. I've seen games where it's been 12-0, and one team would just absolutely swap it in a VRML match, and it was very interesting to see that, as Mozzie will be able to make that reset down to the Law. If they can hold it for a while, just waste as much time as they need to, then they can take that opportunity, as that disc is going to make some really weird bounces off the Geos. But Zux is able to gain that possession, setting it through, making a nice clear to make sure that no midfielders do gain it, as Palace will try and send it, but it will be the Law punishing him, as it will be sent once again back into the side of the Denver Raptors.
Just getting slapped around there, and the score there from Jiggy, able to get it in. Great set of passes there, and great awareness of where their players were, able to get around that defense and end up with the points.
Yeah, kid, this is... I'm just still very excited that I get to cast with you, because, man, this is great to just see all these people, some great teams, some great casters, a great cameraman. Shout out to Newton Dad and a great mod, Psychotic, for being here, helping out the VRML community. And shout out to all of our sponsors, which I will talk about later. But right now, it's going to be a potential reset with nobody there. Maybe just a nice bounce shot, but it will be sent once again with nobody there to defend it. That disc is wide open. If the Stacks can make it, they can get it. But it will be Austin Burners with the fiery saves, or sorry, the Stacks, as they're burning distance away. I had to think about that one for a second, as it will be sent through. It's looking very close, and it will be possibly another point, as Jakey's gonna make a ding, but Zux will be able to get that sent down once again to the side of the Austin Burners.
It definitely is a little bit of ping-ponging here. The Raptors definitely are fighting for this. NDW picking up the disc now, looking for that pass down to Palace. Palace now getting challenged by that Stack. The Stack is doing a bit of a dribble now, breaking up a little bit, and it looks like they are going to get the points there as they make it all the way down, and it looked like the Stacks got stunned in the back lines.
You know, Kit, we only have around 9, we have around only a minute and 5 left. This looking like this might be a GG for the side of the Austin Burners. They got to do something right now if they want to do something. I mean, yeah, they're going to be holding it, just trying to potentially just hold it, just trying not to, you know, they want to try and get as many points as they can. Even if they can't win, it's still good to get them momentum pushed through, as they still have to play in more games, as Palace will send it down to Zux for the reset. Zux down to Zach W. Zach W down to Andy W. As that's going to be a slam dunk from... That is the longest slam dunk that I've ever seen. 2-meter slam dunk. What long arms.
I think there's a little bit of Chicago action happening there.
Nah, it's just a slam dunk, kid. I don't know what you're talking about.
And with 20 seconds left in the round, let's see what momentum can be gained. Jiggy gonna walk it forward for another 2 points.
That's gonna be it. We are out of mathematical time. As the timer's gonna run down, they won't be able to get out of it. As yeah, Flair said, GG, more like JGGG. That's a mouthful. But you know, honestly, I always like to have hopes, as the Austin Burners really showed that they warmed up as that momentum was pushed through, as the Denver Raptors will be able to continuously push through and potentially still get into the Masters League, the Austin Burners will be in the Master League now, and they will be confirmed a spot as they are. I think they can they still play? I'm not completely sure. I think whatever happens, they do have a confirmed spot. But Kit, what were your thoughts on this game?
Okay, so my thoughts is that both teams did an incredible job, and what a game to start off the day. We do have another game coming up shortly. I believe it is Paper versus Odyssey, if I am correct. So I believe I am correct on that one.
Yep, match 29. We have Odyssey versus Paper. As you can see all of these different games. You could see this live. If you go to the VRML, you could see these brackets happening real time. So even if you could just you could just watch us and we can give you that real time feedback. But we are gonna see you there. Maybe it might be right now. Maybe it'll be in a little bit. But until then, we will see you guys in that next match.
Starware. Our passion is for the future.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to VRML 2. My name is JG, and with me today I have the oh-so lovely Kit Catastrophe on co-casting and just casting. No, it's not even co-casting or casting; it's casting buddy. That's what it is. Newton Dad on buddy. We got Newton Dad on the oh-so amazing cameras, and Psychotic being the great new mod, doing a great job, just watching us over, being the hawk in the sky. But today, once again, we have Odyssey versus Paper, and this is going to be a little bit interesting. As for this game, Odyssey does not have a send, so it's going to be a 3v4. So, kids, this is going to be one interesting match to watch.
It definitely is going to be an interesting match to watch.
I just can't wait to. I can't wait for all of this. I just can't wait to just watch games, cast it, see all the people in the chat. We got Gilligan being Gilligan. But as I'm on live, Gilligan, thank you for that gifted sub on VRML 1. I know how much you love me, so that's why that's why you specifically gifted it towards me. I just didn't have that badge. You said, "Aw, poor JG." Anyways, this is exciting just to see how they're going to be playing it, as these are two really good teams. As I've watched Odyssey play, and they've done a great job, but without the one other player, we're going to have to see what happens and how this is going to be played out. So yeah, kids, what is your thoughts of what's going to be happening?
My thoughts is that it's going to be an interesting game, obviously, because we have a 3v4 situation. But because both teams are very definitely strong, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens.
Yes, we are going to be having that headbutt advantage going to the side of Odyssey. They are going to be pushing very close to that disc, but it will be Tony setting that disc through, getting up high, getting down low. It will be Aeronite with the disc, as oh my god, Aeronite is gonna send that down through. It's very cool to just see these mods plays. They can't watch these games because they're in these games, but Heck will be sending that down through into the tunnel, as Original will try and get it, fumble it a little bit, but will successfully be able to send it down through.
Green Pigeon looking to pick it up, but just overshooting that disc a little bit. Slapping it back for a reset there to Heck. Heck now going to clear it forward. Looking for that bounce. It doesn't quite get picked up by anyone. Arrow not able to pick it up now. Getting it stolen though, and the double ding into the goal there. Tony going to basically slam it in for two.
That is going to be the first 2-pointer of 52 seconds in. The first, I'd say the first joust always takes the longest, so if you're ever trying to watch something, I always like to see what happens after the first joust, because the first joust normally takes the longest, in my opinion, as Aeronite will get the juke off, being flipped upside down, gonna be taking his time, as gonna be doing a little bit of juking, sending it down to Zeus. Zeus gonna be going for the solo, making it down through. It doesn't matter if it's a 3v4, they're gonna make this great response in 15 seconds.
Definitely a great response, a great way to even it out. Now with like 8 minutes, 10 seconds-ish left on the clock, we will have Paper having that joust advantage now. Heck Dash now with it, looking for that pass across, maybe a clear. Aeronite with the intercept for Odyssey, clearing it down. Disc is loose.
Oh.
It is close.
Oh my god! I always love those, because I saw that in the trench. I was like, wait, this might be good. This might be good. And it was just in the top pocket, just sliding into that disc. That is going to be a 3-point lead for the side of Odyssey.
Heck Dash now looking for that clear out. It's bouncing loose. Aeronite chasing it down, picking it up now. Gonna move across that wall, move away from that player. Look for the pass out to Mamba. Mamba now gonna walk forward. Look for that clear down. Disc is still loose, bouncing up to the ceiling. Picked up now by Tony. Tony's gonna hang on to it. Maybe try and bait out that defender. Going for that clear now, going for that pass out. The disc is loose. The stack from Odyssey is there. Getting stunned out now. trying to get that clear, but it's still stuck in the trap and gets sent towards top trench and picked up by Paper and cleared out once again.
So it will be sent out through Green Pitcher. Going to be going for that 3-shot, making a nice response. That's going to be 45 seconds, and it is back tied up. And go, if that is your name. The fourth person on the side of Odyssey, which is Ascend, could not make it. So they are just pushing through, doing a 3v4. And for right now, Kit, they're doing a great job, even without a fourth. You know, imagine what happened if there was if Ascend was here, as it will be sent all the way down with Heck able to gain that disc, sending it down to Green Pigeon. As Green Pigeon will try and go for it, but Arrow Knight with the send.
A great steal there. The stack's following up. Definitely a great job there. Zeus trying to track down that player. That clear coming through. Going all the way down, bouncing close to the goal in the bubble. Tracking it down, but picked up there by Tony. Tony now looking to walk it forward. Almost had it, was the defense, but it still goes in for another 2 points. They take the lead.
As Tony is going to do a great job for Paper, doing a great push through, as Tony's made the 4 points out of the 7, doing a great job sticking out, doing the solos, as we're going to have to see how Odyssey responds with this, honestly, and just see how this is going to be played out, as that is going to be a nice bounce for the side of Odyssey, as Maba's going to be trying to fight that, but it's going to be a little bit too slow, as it will be sent down through mid, with nobody able to contest it, as they're easily going to be fighting, but Green Pigeon going to be going for that 3-pointer, and it will be a little bit short, as Tony will gain the disc once again, possibly going for another solo, passes it down to Pigeon, Pigeon going to go for it, but it dings, not making as Maba's going to make that slap out, saving their day.
Picked up by Heck. Heck is going to walk forward with it. Look for options. Look for those passes. Makes it across there to Tony. Tony now looking for that pass down to Original. Original back to Pigeon. Pigeon now is going to hang on to it. Look for that pass up to Heck. The goalie gets drawn out and the 2-pointer is made. They take the lead to 4.
That is going to help them a lot, but honestly, yeah, as Psychotic said, that we still, it's not done yet. We still have 4 minutes and 30 seconds left in this game, around 4:35 left. It's still possible to just make a 3-pointer and just make this super close. But speaking of which, I almost bite the bullet with that with the Caster's Curse, as Arrow Knight will get that set down with Original with that interception, going to be going for that 3-shot, trying to go for the bounce, and it looked close, but Tony will able to gain that disc, passing it down to Green Pigeon. Green Pigeon getting that in. Now sealing the deal even further away, now a 6-point difference with Paper in the lead.
Paper definitely are starting to run away with this momentum now. It'll be interesting to see how Odyssey respond.
I mean, yeah, we're going to have to see how this is played out, but Original again with the interception, going to be trying to go for a 3-pointer, but it will not find the connection. But Arrow Knight will be there to save the day, being the princess of the princess is the disc, and Arrow Knight is a knight, of course. But speaking of the bullet, Mamba will be able to save that interception, as it will be sent down through. Arrow Knight going to be potentially going for that 3-pointer, making it even better for them, as they are going to get this down through, as Psychotics has tightened up the passing. This worked out for them as they made that 3-pointer. 3-pointers are helping them a whole bunch, and if they get one more 3-pointer, well, they tied it up. We're going to have to see what happens, kid.
They are definitely coming close to bringing back the momentum now. They're doing such a good job to keep it up. 3v4. Heck Dash now with it. Going to look for that pass off. A mistake there. Can Odyssey capitalize on it? The stun coming through, but Mamba is able to pick up the disc now. Looking for Arrow Knight. Arrow Knight's going to walk forward. Now looking for another opportunity. No pressure yet. A pressure now. A duck. The stun coming through, but the pass off to Zeus. Zeus now going to walk it forward. Look for that pass back. It doesn't quite connect, and Pigeon is going to pick it up. Oh. But the steal coming through by Arrow Knight. Arrow Knight getting it to Zeus. Zeus going to pass it back out to Mamba. Mamba now going to go for that anchor shot. Not quite able to make it. It was off slightly there. Tony now going to look for that clear, but it doesn't make it out. Picks it up once again, clears it through, and gets it to Pigeon. Pigeon now going to walk it forward. Arrow Knight is back in that goal. It is a 3-on-1 situation, and now the stun coming through, and Heck with the 2-pointer.
How unfortunate getting stunned out in that type of situation. When you have a person down, that can make it such a big difference because you have nobody else to protect, as they were unfortunately not able to save that. We're gonna have to see how this plays out. They still have 2 minutes left in this game. Arrow Knight can easily do something here, but Pigeon will be there. Uh-oh. Oh boy.
The stun coming through and going back into the goal as the disc just drifts. Oh, it's so unfortunate. But there is still time for Odyssey to come back here. They are down by 8 points, so they definitely still can come back here. Going through the headbutt now. Mamba going to pick it up, going to clear it down. Bouncing through. There it is. Loose. Zeus now picking it up, looking for that open goal. It doesn't quite connect. Original now picking it up, looking for that clear out. He makes it down through the tunnel. Is bouncing all the way through. Pigeon looking to get there first. And it looks like one member from Odyssey is back now. The stun almost through. But the block and the drift out there meant that they were able to score another point.
I mean, yeah, they're trying to go for those stuns. Arrow Knight was able to get that one offensive player off, but that was not enough, as it will be out of mathematical time, as this is a 10-point lead for the side of Paper. Man, that is very unfortunate, as Ascend is not able to make it here, but we're going to have to see what happens second round. Maybe they can push it through, because what they've done right now is a great feat, and we're just going to have to see what happens. But, Kid, I have hope for Odyssey, as they're doing a great job. They just need to continue what they're doing and just push harder and do a lot more of what they can do good and what they can do bad. I mean, not bad.
Still trying to get some momentum there. A great save by Heck. Getting it cleared out once again. Disc is now moving through and picked up there by Heck Dash, and it makes it into the goal. A great way for them to finish off the round there.
And yeah, as the GRs do start to pop up for a good round, I did not mean to say what they do bad at. That's I need to clarify that. They need to figure out what works for them and what doesn't work for them. As Paper will have that first round. Anything is still possible, but they gotta figure out this. In the minute that they have, they can figure this stuff out, as they are trying to possibly figure something out to see how they can play it. But yeah, I am very curious to see what happens, Kid.
I'm very curious too. Odyssey definitely doing an amazing job to get that first lot. They were doing so well. They were keeping so even. So they can definitely do this. They just need to think about it, I think, and slow it down and just look for those passes and keep up with it.
Yeah, I totally agree. We're just going to see what happens. We have around 13 seconds left before this. But, yeah, unfortunately, they don't have any time. They don't have any other players in their roster other than the 4, so they had to, yeah, as Newton Dad said, thank you. As, I mean, I don't think Newton Dad has ever spoke in a VRML cast. I'm not sure. I'm actually not sure if he's ever spoke. But, Kits, this is a second round. Let's see what can happen.
I'm definitely excited to see what is going to happen here, and it will be Odyssey winning with that headbutt. Disc is still loose here. It looks like Paper's going to get there first, but no, Arrow Knight coming through with it, picking it up now, getting challenged now once again, moving forward, getting the juke off, the stun coming through, the pass, not quite able to make it. Still able to recover it though, and it gets back to Arrow Knight. Arrow Knight getting stunned out, and Tony with the disc clearing it out.
As it will be fought, it will be the side of Odyssey and or Zeus able to gain that possession, getting a nice send through. Unfortunately, their stack was not there in time, as Mamba is unfortunately not able to gain that disc. But Arrow Knight will be able to get it, will be unfortunately stunned out, as Tony will go for the solo, going for possibly a oh, I don't know. I don't know what you call those. But it will be a potential shot. But Arrow Knight is able to get that down through a potential mail slot, but it will not make the connection. Zeus has a potential opportunity, but it will be Tony getting the disc once again. This is very close. It's been a minute so far, Kid, and nothing has happened. Nobody has gold. This has been a very interesting second round.
It definitely has been very interesting. The bounce there means it goes loose. Picked up by Pigeon now, getting stunned out. And Odyssey has the disc once again, looking for that pass across now. And it will be Zeus walking it in. Oh no, the ding coming through. Tony now with it, but Aeronite with the steal, Aeronite with the dodge. It coming off somebody's head. And the disc is loose there once again. Mamba looking to challenge it, but not quite able to. It's still bouncing through the midfield here. And they get it through. The stack coming back though. They are able to track it down. Zeus now going to walk forward, look for that clear out. The stun's coming through, and Pigeon with the intercept.
As Green Pigeon will going to be possibly going for the solo, it will make it through, as Aeronite is unfortunately not able to get that disc as he tried to push through. But there was there was another person there just in case if Aeronite did catch that and or save that. So we're going to have to see what happens. That was the first 2-pointer. Now Odyssey has the disc as Aeronite will gain possession. We're going to have to see what happens as Aeronite will go for the juking as it will be sent down to Mamba. And Mamba potentially trying to find a connection. But they are going to be going for the man coverage. So they can't make any passes. So Mamba is left without any options to try and figure out a plan. As Green Pigeon will actually steal it, getting the send through a potential boop shot, but it will hit on the cloud. But Mamba's there to save the day. Actually, to Aeronite, excuse me.
The pass through and is still loose once again. It looks like Original will get there first, but the stack comes through, and they are able to get a 2-pointer, able to tie it up now.
That was big. That is honestly big. Even after they still had the momentum, they're still doing a great job with only 3 people. I continue to say this, but they're doing a great job just contesting, fighting, and just making sure that they still have a chance. We're going to have to see what happens as Heck will gain the position, setting that down through as the stack from Odyssey is unable to get there on time as it will be sent down to Pigeon. Pigeon making the reset down to Heck as Heck will take that time. Unfortunately, there will be a little bit of miscommunication there as Aeronite will gain that possession. Unfortunately, getting stunned out as Tony will have an open 3 and he will make it. Tony time! As Newton spoke in my ear. I'm not taking that idea. I don't want him yelling at me later, okay? Credits to Newton Dad. He does a lot.
With the disc now dancing around that defender, making sure he is clear from them. Grabbing onto the toes now, looking for that stun, not quite able to make it. The disc coming through and Heck able to pick it up. Aeronite with it now, and the stun almost coming through, but the great block there by Aeronite. Mamba now with it, gonna walk forward, look for that pass across back to Aeronite. Aeronite now gonna walk forward, look for opportunities, look for a pass. Trying to get it down there to Zeus, not quite able to. The disc is still in the hands of Mamba. Tony coming through with the stun now. Clearing it out, bouncing back through, and it will be Pigeon picking it up there. Mamba now challenging it, and it does float backwards into the hands of Heck. Heck now going to walk forward and look for that opportunity, looking for that pass across. And Original is going to pick it up now and going to reset it to the bow tie where Tony is.
As Tony will send it down to Pigeon. As Pigeon is going to be open, as Original is going to try and go for it, but it will be saved by Aeronite, as that's going to be a deadly throw all the way to the other side. Which Jack is going to get there? Green Pigeon is going to get sunned out. Mamba going for the solo, but Tony is able to send that down through as it will be back down into Aeronite's hands. A great interception as that will be capped. We're going to have to see what happens as Aeronite is going to be potentially going for a solo, doing some juking, potentially going for the bounce shot, but he will not make it. It will be fought. We're going to have to see what happens. Aeronite trying to go for those stuns. Mamba unfortunately not there on time as it will be sent all the way down back into Odyssey's side. Ooh. Oh.
Oh, what a shot.
Wow. I'm speechless. Man, that was such a great shot. Kudos to Pigeon for that, as that was an astonishing shot, as it will be a nice, it looked like headbutt. I'm not sure if that was a headbutt, but it was a nice, but yeah, I'm almost positive that was a headbutt, as Aeronite will send that down through. They are pressured. In some times, that's only a 6-point difference. It will be sent down to Mamba. Mamba going for the shot. Unfortunately, will not find the connection, as Zeus is not there on time, but Aeronite will be able to gain that repossession getting the disc once again, trying to juke out Pigeon, as Pigeon's going to be very aggressive, but Tony will be there. It is Tony time. He's easy going to be pushing. If you aren't on Tony's time, he will punish you for it, but Pigeon will be sending that disc once again, getting the point again. That is now going to be a 9-point lead for the side of Paper.
11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
But
It
yeah,
will be Odyssey now.
Go ahead.
It will be Odyssey now with that joust advantage. Now looking for that headbutt, getting it through that tunnel, looking to pick it up now, but no, the disc is still loose, falling back into the hands of Pigeon now. Pigeon with it, gonna walk forward, look for that pass across, maybe looking for a clear there. It is stuck in that trap area. Arrow Knight picking it up now, looking for that clear across, maybe looking for a boom shot, hitting the edge of the trench there. Mamba picking it up, walking it forward, dancing around Original, and getting that pass off to Zeus, and they sink it in for 2.
You know, this is still possible. They just need to push forward and just try their best. I mean, this is a very hard feat to accomplish, but 7 points is not a lot. You just got to get 2, 3. I mean, anything is still possible, kid. We still have mathematical time for this, but it's all up to skill to see what they can do. As that stack from Paper's gonna be there, as Arrow Knight's potentially gonna be going for that 3-shot, but it will be Tony slapping that out, as it will be sent through, as it is gonna be a fight. Arrow Knight with the disc. Gonna be juking out just on time. Arrow Knight gonna be potentially looking for the pass, as it will be juked down through. Zeus able to strike that down. Unfortunately, will miss that disc.
Arrow Knight with it, dancing around the defense, looking for that pass off, but it falls straight into the hands of Tony. Tony now going to slap out, get stunned out, and a pick up there by another member of Paper, able to get that clear heck dash now with it, looking for that long shot, not quite able to make it. The recovery coming through and going for that long shot, but then Tony picks it up and puts it in for 2.
Yeah, that's gonna. We're looking farther and farther away. Is that they got to make 3 3-pointers consecutively. They have to make like headbutt on, or they have to make long shot on long shot on long shot. It's looking more and more unlikely as they're wasting. The side of Paper is wasting more time. We're gonna have to see what happens, as it will be sent down through. Arrow Knight potentially gonna be going for that shot, but Zeus will go for it. But heck with the save, will send it all the way down through. That's going long, as we're gonna have to see who gets that stack, as it's gonna be heading into the bubble, as it will be Tony. Tony taking their time. I think that's sealed the deal, Kit. 11 points.
I think it has.
Yeah.
It has. That's sealed the deal. It looks like Paper will be moving on to the next round to see. I think they're going up against the Denver Raptors, I believe.
Yes, it is the Denver Raptors. You are correct, Kit. Good job. I'm proud of you. Uh-oh. You know what? I think we got a second disconnect from the side of Odyssey. Maybe it was an unfortunate feat. It was, I wish they had a send, because it's always fair when it's a 4v4, you know what I mean? But they're still going to be potentially going for it. But we're going to have to see what happens. Is they're going to be... Yep. That's it. That is a definite, unfortunate feat. But it will be a GG on the side of Paper, as that will be the end of the second round. Paper takes it to 2. Paper versus Odyssey. They will take it. Oh, boy. But I do got to commend the side of Odyssey, though. They still did a great job, even from 3v4. They still put some force on. Arrow Knight having some great saves. And just in general, both sides did a phenomenal job.
I definitely reckon it would have been a different story if there was a 4v4. Both teams definitely played absolutely incredibly, and what a job at that.
But until next time, which is going to be oh so very, very soon, if the oh so lovely Newton Dad can pull up the bracket, as we can see live what happens as Paper did win this. We're going to have to see who it is. And drummer please, it will be for match 32. It will be the Denver Raptors versus Paper. I just wanted to let the stream catch up. I knew it before that, but I just like to, build that energy in. But we're gonna be here back again very, very soon. But until then, see you guys in the next cast in like probably a few minutes. But yeah, see you guys then.
VRware. Our passion is for the future. VRware. Our passion is for the future.
Hello everybody! Welcome to VRML 2 as we have Paper versus the Denver Raptors. This is interesting as we just saw Paper go against Odyssey and now we have the Denver Raptors. So we're gonna have to see how the winner of the second match goes against the losers of the first one that we saw. So it's like I mean it's interesting just to see both teams that we casted just come up against each other. But Kit, how you doing again?
Well, I'm really excited to see this game. I reckon it's going to be a really, really close one. And it's going to be such a good game. Definitely one to stick around for. So I believe the team should be getting pinged to ready up ASAP. And I cannot wait to see what happens next.
Yeah, thank you for that. But before I say anything else, I would just like to give a shout out to our sponsors, HyperX, Esperion Products, Pro2 VR, VR Cover, Rebuff Reality, Fixit Gaming, and VRware.net. I am such a good sponsor, man. Literally hire me. I'll take the sponsors voice cue anyways. But I think what Kid should be sponsored by is this next joust, round 1 against these two teams. Let's see it now.
I'm interested to see who's going to win that, and it will be Paper getting the joust advantage. Disc bouncing awfully close to that goal, and Pigeon picking it up and putting it in for 2. What a great start to this first round. 7 seconds in, and we already have a score.
That's astonishing. That was 7 seconds, Kit. That was just quick. I mean, it's always those head jousts, those headbutts that can really do a favor for you. But we're going to have to see how the side of the Denver Raptors respond, as it's going super close. But Paper is already going very quickly. Green Pigeon with that disc going to be fighting. Tony, unfortunately, unable to get it, as Zach W will be leeching off of Tony, as it will be a reset down to Zux. Zux going to send it down to Palace, as Palace will send it down, but it will be interception by Heck. But Zux is there to save the day, getting that interception down one more time, and now it's going to be onto the side of Paper. And they're going to make this 2-pointer. A nice response from the side of the Denver Raptors, now tying it up with 9 minutes left.
9 minutes to go, and it's still tied up. I'm excited to see what happens here. I reckon this is going to be a super close game, and maybe we could see 3 rounds for the first time today.
You know what, Newton, you need to start talking, because we need to get that third round OT, as you always like to do, or you just didn't say it because you know that we're not gonna have a second round. I'm blaming these 2 rounds on Newton, as it will be a long 3 potentially from the side of the Denver Raptors, but Palace able to get that bounce possession once again, as it will juke, but Hack is there to save that disc once again. And it will be Zach W with the disc once again, going to be pushing that forward, making some jukes happen. But Andy W, unfortunately, is going to get stunned, but Zux will gain that repossession, possibly go for the solo, as Andy W is going to for the solo, making that slam dunk. A nice solo shot on the side of Andy W. That's going to be a clean shot indeed, and one for the highlights.
Definitely one for the highlights indeed, and it will be the Denver Raptors taking the lead now, and it will be Paper with that joust advantage. I'm super excited to see what they do with it here and how they're going to respond to that last 2-pointer. Heck Dash now looking for that pass into the tunnel. It does go loose and it is scooped up there by Zux. Zux going to clear it out now into the trench, bouncing up into the hands of Heck. Heck now going to walk it forward, look for that clear down, look for that pass down to Tony. Tony now going to look for that pass off to Original. Original looking for that pass back to Heck. Heck now looking for Pigeon. Pigeon going to walk it forward. Look for opportunities. Look for that pass off. The pass is missed. Can the Raptors capitalize on this? And they do. Palace picking it up, clearing it out now. Bouncing down into that trench area, just bouncing out of the trap. Now, Zuck's picking it up, looking for that open 3, and he makes it in. 22 meters out, 16 meters a second.
What a shot by Zux. Yeah. Yeah, it's like Alex saying, what's the stuff with the high voltage? I think everybody's just running high voltage all the time. And you can do this little stream package, is if you go to VRML 1, you can click the stream sticker, and you can make it so it shows up high voltage as a sticker. It's very interesting, and you can actually redeem a point with that. But Eck is going to take it slow as all the positionings are going to be closed up, with NDW almost able to get it as he will be passed out to Green Pigeon. Green Pigeon going to be making a reset back down to Hack, as Hack will get stunned out, but Pigeon is able to get that sent down to Tony's. Tony's going to make a nice slam dunk response, as that is going to make it only a 3-point difference, with the Denver Raptors still in the lead.
Both teams definitely doing a good job here, keeping up the momentum, keeping up going. We have 6-ish minutes left on the clock. Lots of rounds left to go. Let's see what they can do. Zuck's now with the disc, walking forward, maybe looking for that pass off. Losing momentum moving forward there, but able to get the disc off in the pass. Now stuck in the upper trap area. Palace getting a slap on it. Pigeon looking to pick it up. Pigeon now going to walk forward, maybe look for a boop shot there. It hits the trench, not quite able to make it. Zuck's looking to pick it up now. Original coming in for the attack on the disc. The clear coming through, it is loose. It looks like it will be Zach W picking it up. And looking for that long shot. He doesn't miss those in taking the lead back to 6.
What a great shot by Zach W. I always love to see those happen, because we're gonna have to see how this plays out. How is Paper gonna respond? You know, maybe they weren't prepared as they went from a 3v4 to a 4v4. So maybe second round is where they come back and shine. But we still have half of the game left, Kit. So we're gonna have to see what happens, as Original will be the disc, taking it slow, passing that down to the Green Pigeon, as it will. That Green Pigeon, not the Green Pigeon, so it will be sent down to Tony, as Tony will make another solo shot, now making back to a point difference for the side of Paper, but Denver Raptors are still in the lead by 4.
They definitely are still in that lead, and with the joust advantage, let's see what they can do opportunity-wise. It will be Zuck's picking it up now, going for a quick pass off to Andy W. Andy W looking for a pass back. It doesn't quite connect, but Zuck's is able to recover it. Moving forward now, looking for opportunities, looking for that pass off. Doesn't quite connect, and Tony will pick it up, but Zach is able to recover it, almost getting it away, but Pigeon with the steal there. They have a stack. Tony pulling off, maybe looking for a pass. The defense is back, looking for opportunities, and not quite able to get the save as Zuck's, leaving it as another 2-pointer.
What a shot. Honestly, what a shot by Pinger. I read the word ender, and I mixed it with pigeon. Pinger. It was such a that was a great shot by Pigeon. Honestly, that was a solid 18 right into the goalie, but that still made it through. That was gonna make it only to a 2-point difference, as Paper is making it even closer for the side, making some more challenges. This is very interesting. This is the first round, and yet we're seeing these two teams both pretty much equally matched.
The teams are very evenly matched, and I'm excited to see what happens in the rest of this round.
I mean, yeah. Newton, what are your thoughts? Oh wait, never mind. You can't talk. I probably just made beef with Newton. You know what? I should like think. I have learned before, Kid, that I should probably think before I say some things on stream. Oh my god, but yeah, this is honestly amazing, as this is, oh man, this is already the 3rd round, really? This has gone by really quickly, Kid. Like, I'm just Newton. Oops, JG's mic goes dead. Hopefully you didn't mute me. This is it. This is a good time. But Kit, what are your thoughts of? We have 3 minutes and 44 seconds left. What are your thoughts on which team do you think is gonna make it? Which team is standing up more as Tony does a little bit of dancing?
I am very interested to see what happens. Like, it's going to be a good game, and I reckon it's going to be... It's going to be a close one. I'm not sure who's got it. It definitely depends on how mistakes are made and how people pick up on those mistakes. But I'm interested to see what happens.
Yeah, thank you for that. As it will be the side of the Denver Raptors able to get that disc down. Tony almost getting that disc, but it will not be there, as it will be Heck with that disc, setting it down through. Zucks unfortunately unable to gain that disc, as it will be close for the side of Paper to gain that possession, but Palace is there to save the day once again, so it will be sent down to Andy W. Andy W with that disc, going to be passing it down to Zach W. Zach W going to be sending that all the way down. A great throw indeed, as it will be Heck fighting. It will be stunned, but Palace is there for the slam dunk, now making it back to a 4-point lead for the side of the Denver Raptors.
12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're underway.
Heck now moving forward as he looks for a pass option, passing it to Pigeon. Pigeon back to Heck. Heck looking for Pigeon once again, bouncing loose but still able to recover it. Coming through with a bit of a dusty there, looking for that pass up to Original. Original moving forward into the bubble. Pigeon looking for that goal. Not quite able to make it though, and it will be a stun coming through from Tony, using his players to move around, getting onto Original. Original now getting challenged by Andy. A great pass off, but a great save there by Zucks. Clearing it out now. It will be a stack race to that disc. The disc is loose in the midfield.
As it'll be Andy W sending that all the way down through. It's looking close to bouncing from that, as Zach will send that down through. They have redeemed themselves, as now it is a 6-point difference throughout this game. I think that little pause that they had really did help them, as that momentum is pushing for the side of the Denver Raptors.
Teams have cleared the launchers.
It definitely is Heck Dash now with it, now walking forward, maybe trying to waste a little bit of time here. They definitely still can come back. There's a minute, 20 seconds left. The bounce going up to Original there. Original's dancing along the wall, moving forward, looking for a pass. The pass doesn't connect. Disc is loose. It's in the hand as a Palace, but a great pick up there by Tony. The defenders diving for it, able to get the Suns off, but Pigeon with the intercept on the clear.
As will be sent down to Tony, but it will be Palace sending that disc down through. It will be Heck gaining the disc. Nobody challenging, as Heck will push it through without any pressure until Pigeon goes for a potential anchor shot, but it will not make it through. Anchor Pigeon trying to go for it again. 2 times will not make it. Maybe it's the 3rd time that will be the charm, but Andy W will be able to send that down through with a nice bounce shot. Sucks, potentially go for it, but Zach W gotta get that 3-pointer. It is now a 9-point lead for the side of Denver Raptors, as we only have 23 seconds. They took this first round. That is great. That was really good for them, and that momentum is pushed for the side of the Denver Raptors.
And with 10 seconds left on the clock, it will be the Denver Raptors taking round 1. Pigeon now going to dance around, keep up possession of that disc, trying to stop any momentum. Going to clear it back out now, and that will be the end of round 1.
That was really interesting, and we're gonna have to see how this is gonna be played out, Kit, as this is only the first round. This is super interesting, and maybe this minute is really going to help them figure out what they need to do. Maybe they need to change things around, but as of it is right now, I would just like to shout out our people that are on this casting desk. Well, first off, let me shout out the oh-so amazing Psychaotic that is doing the modding for this channel. So we do appreciate you a lot for doing this for us. It always means a lot for all of these people coming through. But, of course, we can't forget about Kit Catastrophe, my casting buddy, doing a great job with casting, and Newton. I don't know if you hate me yet, but you're doing a great job with cameras, as everything, or we have our round 5, the last games, as you can see on screen, as no teams have had an update, as it is going to be High Voltage versus Bangarang. Denver Raptors versus Paper, which we are in right now, as they have a point lead. We're going to have to see how this first round is going to be started, and High Vine versus Wombo Combo. But other than that, Kit, take it away.
Okay, Joust advantage now coming into round 2. I'm interested to see who is going to win it. We did see that 7-second goal from the side of Paper. The headbutt there going straight into some geometry, bouncing and staying in the midfield, meant that Paper was able to pick it up, but a great intercept there by Zach W. Getting the pass off to the stack now, a dribble play coming through. Disc is into the bubble, picked up by Andy W, being challenged,
Nice.
Getting the dusty off and putting it in for 2 points.
A great momentum push for them, as this in 19 seconds, they've already made a 2-pointer. Kit, this is looking like the momentum push is for the side of Denver Raptors. Maybe they do belong in Master, but this game is going to see who is going to be put into Diamond and which team is going to be put into Master.
It's definitely going to be interesting to see what happens. Original now walking forward, looking for the pass off to Tony, but a great steal there by Zux. Zux going to look for that clear out. It is bouncing loose. Looking to pick it up now is Zach W, getting the little bit of a slap off. Maybe looking for a regrab now. Zach W picking it up, looking for that pass across Andy W, but no, not quite able to make it. Green Pigeon picking it up now, looking for opportunities, looking to walk it forward. Green Pigeon now looking for a pass, looking for a clear, but no, it bounces through. Tony able to recover it, however, but straight into the hands of Andy W. Looking for that pass to Zux. Zux now going to pass it to Zach, but a great steal there by Original. The clear going back into the hands of Andy. Andy going to walk it forward, look for the pass off to Zux. Zux now is going to pass it to Palace. Palace now with the open 3. It doesn't quite connect, and disc is loose once again.
It will be loose, as Paper will try and go for that open mail slot, but Palace will be able to gain that possession once again. This is the steal breaker. Paper is probably a little bit stressed out right now, because if they lose this, they are going to be put into Diamond. We're going to have to see what happens, as Pigeon will get that disc, an open mail slot, but will not take it. A very smart move, as that might make a different point lead. Is it will be a reset to Hack, as it will be sent down to Tony. Tony down to Pigeon once again. Potential solo, but it will be Zux with the bottom pocket save. What a save indeed. My gosh, as Palace will send that down through. A great momentum push for them, as Zach will try and go for the disc, but it will be Pigeon saving it, and potentially, in like probably a few seconds, sending it down. No, actually, I was wrong. Cancer's Curse.
Disc is loose. Andy W picking it up now, clearing it out, bouncing through, just overshot by the stack, but he is able to recover it, looking for that long shot. Oh, bouncing off the edge of the pocket there. Slapped by one of the members from Paper. Palace able to recover it now. Andy W now passing it off to Zux. A great passing play there. They're up by 4.
That was... I'm gonna admit it. That was really risky. That was they passed it through two players of Paper. They cut it thin. They cut it really thin, as the Denver Raptors now make it up to a 4-point lead. That was one heck of a shot.
Orange clears it out.
That was one heck of a shot. Palace now with it, looking for that long 3, sinking it in. They've got this momentum going. They're hungry for the win.
12, 11.
You know who else is hungry? Me. I'm kidding. I've already eaten, but man, I had some Oreo ice cream. I'm sorry if you guys haven't eaten today, but I had it before this cast, and it's helping me a lot, because my throat was demolished this morning. So heck, we'll be sitting this down through, as nobody is going to be pressuring at all. All the way down through half. It's kind of like football, just nobody pressuring, except this isn't Zero Gravity, and this is like Ultimate Frisbee. Why did I compare this to football? The world may never know, so it'll be sent down to Pigeon. Pigeon getting pressured, as it will be great defense as Andy W try and pass it down to Hack, but it will be an unfortunate self-goal by Zux, bouncing off the head, as I think Brad now calls it a bumper shot.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're underway. Blue clear.
Now Zach W is going to pass it down to Palace. Palace now going to walk it forward, losing a little bit of tracking there perhaps.
Oh.
Andy, and Andy's going to put it into the top pocket. What a play there. They were able to get a hold of it and able to get it into that goal, taking the lead back to 7 points.
Wow. I thought that wasn't going to go in, but again, nobody was at goal because they were just trying to push forward. We are halfway through, Kit, and they now have a 7-point lead. Paper needs to do something right now because if Denver Raptors keep up the same thing, then, well, this is looking very good for them.
It is looking good. Now walking to the bubble is Tony. Tony is going to reset it to Heck. Maybe opening up some opportunities there to Original. Original is now going to walk forward. Maybe look for a shot here. Walking back out. Maybe walking back in a little bit. Maybe trying to waste some time. Opting for that reset once again. Some great coverage by...
Wow.
Oh, what a save there by Zux. I was going to say, what great cover from the Raptors here. Tony now passing it off to Original. Original now going to walk in, moving in to there.
Oh!
And great save! Zux but getting stunned out and couldn't get it out. That player of Original able to just slam it in for 2.
I still got to give kudos for Zux for saving that because there was 2 people pressuring and they knew that Zux was a good goalie, so they had to stun out and just take whatever goal that they had as not only a 5-point difference, but for the side of the Denver Raptors, that is going to be a push as Andy W will be able to get it as he will be sent down to Palace. Palace not pressured enough as he will be Zux, unfortunately, gonna make some bounces off of a Geo, unfortunately, but will be able to get that pass once again. Going to be sending it down to Palace. Palace going to be looking for some type of connection. Nobody's really open, just pushing forward a little bit more, but Pigeon's there to sneak through and able to try setting it down, but there's nobody there for that as Pigeon probably knew that there was a stack there, but finally gets it sent down through. As you're going to see after it gets that fight, and it will be Palace sending that down through into tunnel.
Definitely a great job there. Zux getting a hand on it, getting stunned out. Zach W able to use one of the enemy players as a bit of a boost. Now, I think an unfortunate loss of tracking there means the disc was dropped. It is back in the midfield now, just bouncing loose. It will be Zach W getting a hand on it first, slapping it back into the tunnel. It is stuck in the trap area where Zux so happened to be a great read there. Looking for that pass across. Bouncing down. Oh, the back there from Andy W, putting it in for 2.
That is going to be huge as they have made the deal closer and closer as they have only 2:30 left in this game. It is looking closer and closer for the side of the Denver Raptors trying to get that spot in Masters, but never say never, as I like to say, as Paper can still bring this back, but they got to do something now, kid.
They definitely have something to do now, and it will be Andy W picking it up now, looking for that opportunity, looking for that pass, not quite able to make it on as Heck is able to pick it up. Zux, however, getting the intercept, and the intercept going back once again, but the stack coming back and another intercept. A little bit of ping pong intercept game here. Looks like they are trying to waste time a little, 1.5 minutes left. Bouncing through, bouncing down. Disc is loose. Andy W with it now, looking for that pass up to Palace, and Palace is going to sink it in for 3. 18 meters a second, 13 minutes out. 10-point lead.
I was gonna say this, but you were casting, so I didn't want to interrupt you. But Tony actually was about to send that into the goal. That would have been a mail slot, but unfortunately, I mean, we can still see what happens and how they push through. As Original will send that down to Pigeon. Pigeon down to Tony, as Tony's going to be potentially soloing. Going to be looking for it, but it will be Zach W trying to go for it. And it will be Zux getting that defense off as it will be sent back down through as Heck will be pushing forward. Passing it down to Tony. Tony down to up to Pigeon. Pigeon passing down to Tony. Tony trying to go for it, but Andy W with that save, saving their booty as they have kept that 10-point lead. We are now at a mathematical time, but let's see how this final score is going to play out as Tony will send that down to Heck.
Heck now, they're going to walk forward, look for an opportunity. Zach coming through with the stun there. And Heck was trying to pull off a Dusty, not quite able to make it. Pigeon looking for that long shot now, but the ding off the post. And it falls back into the hands of Heck. But the stunning coming through by the Denver Raptors, getting the clear out. And it will be tracked down there by them, looking for that shot. And their headbutt! Their headbutt coming off somebody's head as they fly into the goal. They're putting it in, and that is the end of the game.
Are you kidding? Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? The two W's just demolished. Oh my god. What an end to this round, as the Denver Raptors are going to be going to the Masters. That is going to be great, as that is going to be a W from the W brothers, as they made some great chemistry there, as that is going to be the end of it. Kit, what was your thoughts on this game?
I think just a great game in general, a great one to cast, and just absolutely incredible game. And what effort from both teams, and what a way to finish up our day. I believe there are still matches happening on Channel 3 and VRML Channel 1. So be sure to stick around and check those out.
But yeah, other than that, that is going to be it from us. But we will most likely raid VRML 1 or 2. But yeah, let's raid VRML 1 and see how they are going to be doing this. I will get that set up. But other than that, this has been JG and Get Casting as buddies. We got Newton down on the cams. Great job. I'm sorry. Please don't ban me, and or don't yell at me, or don't get Newt to 1v1 me. That's the one thing I don't want to do, because I know he'll destroy me. And Psychotic being a great mod. Thank you for everything that you've done for the 2 days that I've actually been with you, because you've kind of stuck with me this entire time. But yeah, thank you everybody. And until next time, I'm gonna say this. See you guys in Season 4. Me and Kit are probably gonna be grinding out those casts. So yeah. It's going to be fun. See you guys then.
And we're underway. Save, steal, interception.
Season 3 of VR Master League Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Asterion Products, Rebuff Reality, ProTube VR, VR Cover, Fixed Gaming, and VRware.net.